Machines can actually compute and process while they're doing this would literally be 100 times what you and I are computing right now.
You're saying they are supreme athletes?
Aero GP pilots are the best athletes in the world of any sport.
The pilots don't exactly look like supreme athletes, more like a bunch of middle-aged eccentrics.
Jerry, what are you doing?
I'm not quite sure. I'm just rehearsing, really.
Rehearsing for your acrobatics?
Yeah, rehearsing to try and remember what I'm supposed to do.
For pilots like Jerry Cooper, this weird dance is a critical part of their preparation, memorising their aerobatic routine for when mental fatigue sets in.
It's pretty easy to forget when you get in the aeroplane. You start putting a lot of load on and you take quite big hits in the corners, so your IQ level starts going down a bit, so it's hard to remember.
By big hits, Jerry's referring to G-force, the immense gravitational pressure of flying. The stress is greater than that endured by astronauts, and the Aero GP pilot's ability to withstand this pressure is what makes them elite.
So we experience G-forces up here, Andy. What is that doing to my body?
Well, G-force is times your own weight. So if we pull just three times your body weight.
And I'm 100 kilos, so that's 300 kilos of force.
Exactly.
Should we try it?
Yeah, okay. And we're going to pull up and go. And there we go. Can you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
And over we go.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to stop at 45, so you get another feeling of reverse.
Oh.
A reverse G, and we're going to roll out that.
Oh, Andy.
Good.
Fantastic.
G-force puts enormous pressure on every inch of your body. I can barely raise an eyebrow, yet Andy somehow maintains control of the aeroplane.
And over the top we go.
Your entire circulatory system is squeezed, so the body reacts by rushing blood from your extremities back to your heart, which can make you unconscious.
And down again.
Oh. Can you black out? Can you push it too far?
Oh, you can indeed. You start going grey, and as soon as that happens, the next thing is you're blacked out. And the worst position to be in when that happens is when you're near to the ground, because in those few seconds, that's it, you're finished.
You live on the edge, you guys, don't you?
I do.
But you love it.
I do.
Flying by the seat of your pants has a long and proud tradition.
When you can fly, let's fly at the target with all your machine guns.
In World War II, the heroic efforts of the debonair pilots captured the public's imagination. That rich heritage is the cornerstone of Aero GP.
What we're doing is we are taking the skills that pilots have developed over a century of flying, and we're just making it competitive. We're bringing it forward for the next 100 years.
This event is not just about who gets there first. Points are also awarded for performing tricks out of the old fighter pilot manual. Barnstorming, where the pilots bomb designated targets, and dogfighting.
You're actually potentially tail chasing the other airplane, and he's trying to get rid of you and you're trying to catch him to shoot him down. The difference is that we're not firing lead bullets, but you do get that feeling and sensation of what they must have gone through.
There may be no bullets, but there's still plenty of danger. To fly at such speeds in such close proximity requires precision and patience.
It's a knife edge. It's a balance in a knife edge between winning, wanting to win, and being safe. We've only got to get it wrong once, and one people, two people, three people are dead.
The reality of just how dangerous Aero GP is was made terribly clear in the very first event in Malta just 2 years ago. Gabor Varga was an accomplished pilot who held world records in aerobatics, and he knew only too well the dangers of this new type of racing.
It's a very close area, and it's hard to squeeze in all the aircraft around the pylons, so maybe it's not possible to overtake in a way we want.
With 10,000 of people looking on, Gabor was struck from behind by another aircraft. His tail snapped clean off, sending Gabor plunging into the Mediterranean. The other pilot ejected to safety, but Gabor was killed instantly.
Have you seen the vision of the crash in Malta?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Did that chill you?
All the time. Yeah, it does. And it just shows how easy, an accident can occur.
After the accident, did you question yourself about whether you should be even doing this?
There's a lot of soul-searching, a lot of questions that I had to ask myself about this to say, do you want to continue this? And everybody without exception, really said, no, keep going with this, keep doing this.
And so the show rolls on. Jeff plans to expand Aero GP to 12 countries, even bringing it to Australia. It seems nothing, not the huge cost or even the deadly risk, can stand in the way of these magnificent men and their flying machines.
How big can it get?
As big as we want it to be. We guess we're probably on the same par as Formula One.
So I'm talking to the next Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, not the same looks, mine, but yeah, potentially, yes.
You believe your profile will be that big?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. We really do see this going well.